What a smart rapper. I got another question. And he asked, how do you rap without your accent? He said, because when I record, it's always my accent that's messing everything up. I completely understand what you're saying, because a lot of people with accents, they want to have less of an accent because they feel like the way it's delivered, it doesn't come across the way that it needs to be heard. It's just not audible to a lot of ears, right? I'm gonna go over a couple tips that'll help you fix this issue right after the intro. I'm Rob Level. This is Smart Rapper TV, and you're gonna get smarter right after this.
You gotta say that I done did it, little homie, and ain't nobody else did it for me. But you gotta say that I came straight from shit, and just last year they told me quit.
Here's the thing, if you have an accent, you grew up with that accent. The people that you surrounded yourself with had that type of dialect, that type of accent, so it's automatically instilled, pretty much hardwired into your brain on how you speak. This is why you'll see somebody who definitely wasn't from this country, may have lived here for like 30 years, but at the same time, they still have this super thick accent because the first 15 years of their life where you building and learning how to speak a language and the way to enunciate everything in your language and the way the accent comes out is hardwired into your brain. It's almost like, you can't erase it. It's always gonna be there, but there are gonna be a couple tips I'm gonna give you right now. They're gonna help you tone it down a little bit, okay? Number one, start singing American songs so that you'll actually notice that your accent will be taken out of it a lot. And the more you do it, the more you'll get used to it, okay? Number two, practice speaking without your accent, focusing on words that especially aren't normal in your language or the way that you would say words. So focus on words that would be pretty difficult to say and try to say them as much without your accent as possible. The only way that you're gonna reverse this in any way, shape, or form is to practice this. Like, it's hardwired in you. This is gonna be very difficult, but these little tips will help you. And then number three, and the one that's helped me the most, because I am from Southside Chicago, and if you think I talk like I'm hood at all right now, you are not even, if you used to hear how I used to talk, it's not even the same, because people still like make fun of me for the way that I talk, but you should have heard the way that I talked like 10 years ago when I was in the middle of living in flop houses and homeless shelters and stuff like that. You have no, I was just, and then you really only hear it come out now if you make me mad, because then I just go straight get automatically. But I can tell you right now that hanging out with different people who don't speak with your accent is going to reverse it. For instance, me, when I started making more money, started hanging out with different people, stopped hanging out in the hood, stopped hanging out, getting in trouble, I started sounding more like my friends, more like people that were not as hood, right? So if you hang out with different people who aren't hood or don't have your accent in this circumstance, then you're gonna stop talking or speaking with as much of your accent, because everything they say, you're audibly hearing and it starts translating through your speech. So that's actually the first thing I would actually recommend that you do more than anything, is to have a group of friends that don't speak in that accent. Remember when I talked about the guy who may have lived in America for 30 years? Well, chances are his family's still at home, they're foreign, and they speak that at home. So he never really stopped speaking in his accent, because when he goes home, he's speaking like that. But if you completely separate yourself from people like that, that speak like that, well, you may not be able to, but I promise you that within a couple months, your speech pattern would completely change. Your dialect, your accent would actually start to turn to whatever you're hanging out with. Guaranteed, 100%. Those things should help. Good luck, villain. You just became a smarter rapper. All right. Hit me with a like, hit me with a comment what you think about this, and ask your questions below, and then hit me with a subscribe. When you do, hit the little bell, because it's gonna notify you every time I release a video so you become a smarter rapper. All right, I'm Rob Level. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow on Smart Rapper TV. Here's some more videos.
Humble as I try, hopefully humble I die. Swallow my pride and shit on haters with their humble pies. No sweat, I get beats off the next before a second collect the fucking iTunes check. I say shit, drop one mixtape then blew up. Dropped another mixtape, then I grew up, still new but fuck. No homo, how it rings like slutty bitches. I moved on to bigger things. You gotta say that I done did it, little homie, and ain't nobody else did it for me. But you gotta say that I can't